I've had an affinity with Ford for years. I grew up with them, we had Escorts forever, and then my first car, well, proper car anyway, was a Ford Fiesta. I've always been a fan of them, Harry has as well. So now they're getting into, shall we say, their own type of EVs. The Ford Puma. Yeah, all right, it's a name from my past, but no one really cares about that. I want to know what it's like as an EV, because it's on the cheap side as this. In fact, because of the grant, which this can get the full lot of, it's actually really cheap. From the front, it's the familiar Puma look, which I don't mind. I prefer the Fiesta, if I'm honest, as a car, but all right, it's now Puma. And it's very Ford, modern Ford, I'll say that. I think this is a bit too plain for me. If that were black, it would make it look a bit more traditional, a bit more Ford again. But maybe that's just old me being fuddy-duddy. It's not the best looking one they've ever done, if I'm honest. But I could absolutely live with it, because there's billions on the road, so it can't really be that offensive, can it? And it's a small car, as I said. Not very wide, easy to park, easy to drive, all things that people like. So although this is SUV-esque, it still keeps that small car proportions. It just looks chunkier than it actually is. And the doors, easy entry in the rear as well. We'll look at interior space later. Decent reviewers would have cleaned their car before, you know, put it on camera, but nah. This is a week's worth of grime. This is what it's going to look like. And again, very Puma-esque if you're familiar with it. It's been out quite a while. It's pretty generic Ford stuff. There's not much exciting. I do quite like the spoiler. It's quite steeply raked rear. But this is a car I think you get for practicality over most other things. How do you open the boot? There we go. And this is one thing that this absolutely shines on. The size of this boot, it's massive. It doesn't look huge from here, does it? I'm thinking, well, you said it was massive, but watch this. That's huge, but it gets better. Look at that. It's even got a drain hole in the bottom so you can fill it up with water or ice and beer. So with all that, let's get it down again, come on. Or that, or that, again. That's massive. The boot is way bigger than the car probably needs. However, if you're someone that likes to go to the tip, and there's only two of you, maybe you're retired. Perfect. Or the garden centre. The Ford Puma, very different from the original I remember, and well, yeah, very different. Let's show you after turning the car on, so I can show you these massive screens that you get. It's kind of dominating the dashboard really. This thing and that thing, they're all easy to see. It's Ford system, and once you get used to it, and you do get used to it, then again, it's not too bad. The climate, as Harry's just shown you here, is all built in to the display, which obviously isn't something everybody likes. And the steering wheel, it's a bit of an odd shape, but it works. And the buttons, they feel actually quite good. And obviously it gives you lots more information, like my view, whatever that is. Whilst we're here, 3.8 miles per kilowatt hour over the last 50 miles. So we'll talk about the range later on. Door cards, that feels okay. Hardware and plastics here, and again, it could get away with it. It's a Puma, it's a Fiesta sort of thing. These are solid, but not exactly what you call high rent, but I'm not expecting that. And you've got a decent door bin down here as well. And the dashboard, if you go at the top, you've got a bit of a speaker fabric going along, like the Mach-E kind of brought out. And, well, shall we see? What is the glove box? And it's full width. Right, we're having them. Put them in your pocket, Harry. Centre console, it does suffer from this black gloss, is a good idea problem, which it never clearly
scratched already, isn't it?
Already scratched, yeah. But you've got some storage bin and a wireless charging pad there. And if we go back, we have cup holders for all your audio equipment and a little bit of storage. Check that out. It's quite deep.
That's not bad, is it?
On the armrest, which does move forward as well. So, again, decent position. Not all Pumas will get the same seats, of course. What do you think?
Functional.
Yeah.
It's not
standard seats on a standard car.
Yeah, they're not too grabby.
No.
They're a nice seat. It suits the car. Oh, I love this.
Yeah, and look, remember that you do it.
I'll do it.
Oh,
that takes me back to the 80s, 90s.
The back closes
does
too.
the same as well. Yeah.
If you can just do that with each. So there you go, that's quite nice. Because panoramic roofs are really good.
Most of the time.
But look.
Oh, look at this.
One that actually opens is even better.
That's amazing, isn't it? I think that's really
Keep
good.
going. It's not full.
But
It's
still,
only 2/3, but it'll do. Maybe it's a childhood thing from old fogies like ourselves.
but I miss sunroofs. That's a proper sunroof, isn't it? It's
It is
panoramic, but it's a sunroof.
It is, yeah. There's a bit of storage under here as well. In fact,
You get
quite a
some
bit of storage
USBs.
with USBs, and it goes back all the way down there as well. So, you know what? You've got enough stuff up front. You've got enough places for your junk.
Yeah, enough places for your junk.
Absolutely. Right.
Should we go see if we can get the junk in the back?
Junk in the back. I mean, it doesn't look like
Do you know
it's
what?
hemmed in too much.
It's all right, isn't it? It's a bit. I'm a bit.
Expected.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's just like a Fiesta.
Kids, absolutely
I would
fine.
say yes. It's a family car, isn't it? We've all grown up with a Fiesta, or
compact
something like that.
family
Yeah,
car, so-
and that's what it is. But with an exceptional large boot.
Straight away, I'm kind of liking this because I do feel, maybe it's our age again, but I do feel like I'm in a Ford
Yeah.
as opposed to a clone of somebody else's car.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? We got a little bit of that with the new Mini, didn't we?
Yeah, it'd grown up too much. It lost
Yeah,
its
minis.
soul almost.
Do you know what? I
don't
quite
mind
like this.
Yeah.
It is. It's. I'm a Puma. I'm electric, and do you know what? It's an electric Puma. I don't know what more to say.
Yeah. I'm a compact family car with massive boot. Oh, that's a bit stiff. With a massive boot.
Yeah.
And,
I'm relatively practical.
you know, that actually makes sense to me. It's the first time I've realised it. But so many people who, when there's just two of you, whether it's a young couple or an old couple, you tend to basically never use the back seats, but you'd use the boot quite a bit.
Yeah.
So a massive boot with an average rear and then...
useful.
It is quite useful.
And the fact you've got a shelf as well, so you could have
Yeah,
a section underneath with, a bag or something like that.
Dead bodies.
Dead bodies, yeah.
Oof. This past week has been a bit old school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like the same sort of feeling that the Volkswagen Up, say at me, electrics give you.
Yeah.
The fact that you feel like you're in a car rather than an Xbox or a
Yeah.
PlayStation. Although there's a lot of screens, isn't
you
there?
don't feel too far removed from the mechanics of the driving.
Yes, that. And Fords have always had that, haven't they? Driving pleasure.
They've always, even the basic Fiestas have always been really good round the roundabout.
Before you went EV, weren't your last 4 or 5 cars all but one Ford?
Yeah, they were, yeah.
Performance. 30, 40, 50, 'cause that's
Wow,
speed,
it's
isn't
got
it?
some in it.
It's not rapid, but it's more than
That's-
quick enough.
I felt from the passenger side.
Really?
That felt quick, yeah. I mean, not like
Yeah.
but
Ionic 5
more quicker than expected.
And this is standard across the range.
Yeah.
So there's not like a lower powered version or
100,
anything.
about 170 brake horsepower.
That
It feels every bit that. It's funny, isn't it? Sometimes you get in the car and it's like you've got an instant rapport with it, and I don't know what it is. You go,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like this. Why'd you like it? Just got a good feeling about it.
And it works the same the other way, doesn't it? Where you get in the car and you just go,
Ooh,
I'm just not gelling. If you like handling cars, the STs of this world are in their age, in their generation, were some of the best in terms
they
of
were,
fun,
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of that on this. And I feel like I'm in total control, as in there's no loss of grip, there's no...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On the country roads when we've been hooning it around driving here,
You feel connected.
that's
It's the funniest thing to
yeah.
say, isn't it? You feel a connection between yourself and the road. There's lots of communication from the tyres.
And some
the
manufacturers
wheels.
don't get that, do they? As in,
No.
what I mean is you get in a car and it feels very numb.
Oh, you get a really light steering, and you
Yeah.
don't know what's going on.
This is actually very
Bit of a
well
driver's car.
judged. Yeah, it's more of a driver's car without being a geek's
hatchback,
car.
yeah.
Hot
Hot
hatch.
hatch.
Hot hatch. But you know what? This has daily driver built into it with a little bit of hot hatch fun.
Yeah. It's a good
You know
it's a
what I mean?
compromise.
It is a good compromise, yeah.
The 170 brake does sort of give it that hot hatch feel, doesn't it?
69% left and 120 miles of range.
So 150 in this sort of weather.
43 kilowatt hour battery.
Yeah.
120 to 150 average range. You could get higher if you wanted to,
I think
absolutely.
realistically, yeah.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
as an average, you will definitely. You could probably push 200 if you really
eco
eked
it
out
out, yeah.
in summer.
You could have this as a primary car. I
I
think
mean, you could do,
you could live with it.
but there'll be times where you think, I
could
wish
do
I had
with-
that range.
Yeah. I think for most people, most of the time, this is going to be enough.
We've driven a lot of Fords, haven't we, recently? And the one thing I've gleaned from it is they seem to have, the Mach-E, for example, it was different, and there's some things that are good about it. It just, it didn't have the Ford ethos in my head.
No, it didn't, no.
Whereas this seems to have recaptured that little bit. What do you think of these screens?
It works. I like it. They don't look like they've just been slapped on there and cheap.
But when I first got in here, before we turned the car on, when it first arrived, I was looking and thinking, it's just a sea of screens.
Yeah, it's
swordfish.
Yeah.
But actually, now that it's dark and that's light, so you don't see the whole
nicer,
screen.
isn't it? Yeah.
They've done quite well. There's better infotainment systems.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
But this is not bad.
Well, you can Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, aren't you? That's what you're going to do with this.
Exactly.
Should we talk pricing?
Well, that's where this is very strong. Yeah, I think it was 150, 60 quid if you included the initial deposit and divided it by the term.
Yeah.
For a 2-year, 10,000 mile per annum lease.
That's just...
For any car. Even if you said 180 quid a month. That's absolutely everything included for 10,000 miles per annum.
That's amazing.
For a brand new car, I mean, granted, the only thing this doesn't have is the long range capability. But other than that,
you can get away with that, I think, can't you? And I think if you had to charge, you just charge.
It does up to 100 kilowatts, which
I think's enough.
For the battery size is probably about right, I guess. And don't get me wrong, it's not without its flaw. This black glossy thing would do my head. It's already scratched and dulled. There is a slight worry that, for me, I don't know if you spotted this over the last week, that it's not quite Ford.
Yeah.
Can you hear it rattle?
No.
I can't hear a rattle.
Are we showering?
Look.
It
Nothing's
sounds to be.
Ford.
Yeah. Shall we go and check the badge?
And how long do you get on the rattle warranty?
Was it a year?
You found out?
Yeah. I bought a brand new Ford. Took it back after a year and a bit because it was rattling, and they went, "Oh, the rattle warranty is just a year." Like, all right, okay. We've got the Select, the Premium, and the Sound.
Sound,
mate. Yeah,
Sound, mate.
sound.
That's the best one.
It is, yeah. I think Premium would have been best, wouldn't you? And
You
Sound
would
would have
think
maybe
so,
been... Anyway, all that aside, the Select is £26,245.
That's after the grant, just to be clear.
Yep.
Which it does get.
If you shop around, you can get that for around 23.5.
Brand new.
Yeah, brand new.
23.5. Let's just sink in for a second. Same performance, same battery size. Obviously, you'd have different trim and that.
Yeah. 23,500. That's a bargain, isn't it?
Yeah, lots of dealers on every corner.
Mm-hmm.
Dubious, which
In
way you
Bradford,
get a good
there's
one.
lots of dealers and car dealers. Right, yeah. Next up, we've got the Premium. So the Premium is 28.
£2,000.
Is it 28,245? Again, if you shop around, you're going to get it for around 25.5. 30,545. It's quite a big jump from the entry level.
So it's
to
like
the Sound.
£2,000.
But again, if you shop around for this, you're going to get it around 27.5, 28.
So the one we're sat in is just under 28, realistically.
Let's say 28.
It's not out long enough for the used market. But
if you shop around, you're going to get a deal. I mean, to be fair, we've sat in the most expensive of the range, aren't we? I am guessing the plum one's going to be the Select because you get the same battery, the same charge rate, the same range.
So if you can buy this brand new for, let's go for the middle one, 25 grand, 25.5 grand.
After a year, that's 18?
Maybe. When these are 3 years old.
No, that's when they're going to
12, 11?
Easily.
That's a very
and the thing is,
compelling
as
purchase.
well, if they replace the Fiesta and the Puma, just obviously doing it just with the Puma, sales are going to go through the roof. You're going to be spoiled for choice.
Millions of them.
Yeah, and then the price goes down because there's so many of them.
Do you know what we haven't noticed that this car is absolutely bomb-proof and perfect for?
What's that?
Going to McDonald's.
It is a McDonald's drive-through car.
With your mates.
Yeah.
Would you like to be in normal mode, eco mode,
Sport
mode, or slippery mode?
Ooh.
One pedal drive, you can turn it on and off.
Oh, that's a good feature.
Ooh, propulsion sound.
Oh, go for it. We on? Oh.
That's not
I
bad.
like
How have I missed that all week? I like the fact it's only when you accelerate.
Yeah.
So it doesn't annoy you when you're just tootling along.
I like that.
That's not bad, is it, for a bit of fun?
Why not have that?
You know what, I think maybe we've got the title of the video already, the perfect second car. And I'm not saying, again, you can't use it as a primary car, but the range, I think, will put people off. And ultimately, as a second car, given the price, whether it's leased or PCP or whatever,
I think it's a
good one.
It's turning into one of my favourites at this price.
I could have this instead of our second car at the moment, and I think Lorna would like it. I would like driving it.
It's quite a bit more practical. Do you know what it reminds me of a little bit? We had we both had the same Mini, didn't we? Not the exact same one, but the same model. It was the five-door one, and it's got that same sort of space to it and the same sort of feel,
but with a much bigger boot.
Yeah.
Some cheap tyres again. They need to go for some quality Michelins. How many times do I have to say the same thing, people? Out there, manufacturers, Michelin tyres are put on most cars for a good reason. Stop putting these cheap, unknown brands that actually aren't unknown brands, but I'm going to say it. Even that noise isn't offensive.
I do like that. Yeah. It's bringing out a bit of the...
But it only comes on when you put your foot down.
Yeah, which I do like.
Gentle acceleration,
Don't really notice
it's not there, is it? What food is it then?
Ooh.
What was
something you've always liked as a kid?
And it's back.
Yeah. School dinner pudding.
Ooh. Jam roly-poly.
With green custard.
Yeah. Or chocolate custard.
Yeah.
But that's to be fair, even those that don't have our memory as late 20-year-olds, you would still like this car. It's not just the memories that are making it good, is it?
No, it's a genuinely good car.
Yeah. So you know what? For the back, you know what this fits perfectly with as well in terms of good memories. The Driving Home podcast, which is brilliant and free.
It does.
Like
Brilliant.
memories.
Yeah, like memories.
And the membership, which isn't free, it's 99p a month, which doesn't buy you...
No, it buys you happiness.
So there you go. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Ford for producing a car that finally...
Yeah. We would recommend.
I would actually recommend this for anybody that
really
needs
nice.
this sort of genre car, 100%. And maybe on the used market in a few years.
I think so.
It's going to be a Billy bargain.
Definitely.
I surmise. So, right, thanks for watching, guys.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.